Welcome back to the channel everyone. Today we are cracking some previous year questions for building materials focusing entirely on stones. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and let's get started. Moving to the first question. The rocks formed by cooling down of magma or molten materials is called metamorphic rocks, sedimentary rock, igneous rock, stratified rocks. So here the answer is C. So answer is igneous rocks. Next question. The rocks formed due to consolidation of weathered particles of the existing rocks are called sedimentary rocks, igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, intrusive rocks. So here the answer is option A, sedimentary rocks. So rocks formed due to the consolidation of weathered particles of the existing rocks are called, answer is sedimentary rocks. Next question. The rocks in which layers are visible are called stratified rocks, foliator rocks, intrusive rocks, none. So layers are visible, that is stratified rocks. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. The rocks formed due to the action of variations in temperatures or pressure on existing rocks under earth crust are called igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, intrusive rocks or eruptive rocks. Here the answer is metamorphic rocks. Rocks formed due to the action of variations in change in temperature or pressure on existing rocks under Earth's crust are called metamorphic rocks. Then next question. The rocks having clay as their major constituent are known as igneous rocks, argillaceous rocks, siliceous rocks, calcareous rocks. So rocks having clay as their major constituent is argillaceous rocks. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. A natural material of construction obtained from rocks by any suitable method is called brick, stone, timber, iron. So the natural material of construction obtained from rocks by any suitable method is called option B, stone. Seventh question. The color of a mineral in its powdered form is known as streak, luster, texture, structure. So color of a mineral in its powdered form is known as streak. Option A. Next question. Basic rocks are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, rocks containing salt and other materials, none. So the answer is basic rocks are igneous rocks. Basic rocks are igneous rocks. Next question. Granite stone is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, none of the above. So granite stones are igneous rocks. Granite stone is igneous rocks. These all are very important. Granite stones is igneous rocks. This is the previous year question. The next question. Rocks formed by gradual deposition. Rocks formed by gradual deposition are called sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, igneous rocks, all the above. So here the answer is sedimentary rocks. Very simple questions. Rocks formed by gradual deposition are called sedimentary rocks. Next. Marble contains lime, lime and silica, silica, none. So marble contains lime and silica. Marble contains lime and silica. So option B is the correct answer. Next question. Geologically, marble is a igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, stratified rocks or sedimentary rocks. So answer is metamorphic rocks. Here am. So we can say marble metamorphic. Geologically, marble is a metamorphic rock. Next question. And one thing, this is geologically. Okay, this question, geologically marble is a, and here it is given as chemically marble is a. Chemically marble is a calcareous rock, siliceous rocks, argillaceous rocks or none of the above. Chemically marble is a calcareous rocks. So geologically marble is a metamorphic rock and chemically marble is a calcareous rock. So next question. Next is chemically quartzite is a. Chemically quartzite is a siliceous rock, argillaceous rock, metamorphic rock, calcareous rock. Chemically, quartzite is a siliceous rock. Okay, next question. You should remember these questions like this. Geologically, marble is a metamorphic or sedimentary or stratified, like that. So, geologically, marble is a metamorphic rock, and chemically, marble is a calcareous rock. Okay. Similarly, chemically, quartzite is a siliceous rock. Next question. Sandstone is volcanic rock, igneous rock, metamorphic rock, or sedimentary rock? Sandstone is sedimentary rock. Yes, sandstone, sedimentary rock. Next question. Laterite is chemically classified as argillaceous rock, siliceous rock, calcareous rock, or magma. So here the answer is argillaceous rock. Laterite is chemically classified as argillaceous rock. Next question. Sandstone mostly contains quartz and lime, and silica, alumina and lime, and none of the above. So sandstone sandstone mostly contains quartz, lime, and silica. Sandstone mostly contains quartz, lime, and silica. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. Most weather resisting metamorphic rock is. This is also a previous year question. Most weather resisting metamorphic rock is limestone, slate, marble, quartzite. First you identify which one is metamorphic rock, then you can easily answer the question. So here the answer is quartzite. So most weather resisting metamorphic rock is quartzite. Next question. Which of the following is a mineral? Quartzite, laterite, granite, calcite. So which of the following is a mineral? So here calcite is mineral. Okay. Next question. Slate is formed by the metamorphic action of shale, limestone, sandstone, granite. Slate is formed by the metamorphic action of shale only. So option A is the correct answer. Next question. Which of the following is a rock? Gypsum, augite, calcite, mica. So here the answer is gypsum. Option A is the gypsum is the correct answer. Okay. In earlier question we seen calcite is a mineral only. So augite, mica, all are mineral. Then so here the rock is gypsum. Next question. Rocks having silica as main constituent are called. Calcareous rocks, argillaceous rocks, siliceous rocks, and none. So here the answer is siliceous rocks. Rocks having silica as main constant is called siliceous rocks. Clay, it is argillaceous rocks. Silica, siliceous rocks. The next question. The rock having calcium carbonate as main mineral constant is called. Rock having calcium carbonate as main mineral constant is known as calcareous rocks, argillaceous rocks, siliceous rocks, sandy rocks. Argillaceous is clay, siliceous, silica. Then from the name itself, calcium carbonate, calcareous rocks. The next question. Okay, trap is a metamorphic rock, igneous rock, granite rock, sedimentary rock. So trap is a igneous rock. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. The minimum hardness number for marble is about. Hardness number for marble is about 3. Minimum hardness number for marble is 3. The next question. Granite contains quartz and feldspar, mica, quartz and mica. So granite contains quartz and feldspar. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. Common sand is a variety of calcite, quartz, feldspar, chlorite. Common sand is a variety of quartz. Common sand is a variety of quartz. Option B. Next, the tendency of mineral to split along a certain plane is known as fracture, cleavage, breaking, fault. So, tendency of mineral to split along a certain plane is known as cleavage. Option B. So, tendency of a mineral to split along a certain plane is known as cleavage. Okay, next question. The building stone can be dressed easily just after quarrying, after seasoning, after some months of quarrying, or any time. So, building stones can be dressed easily just after quarrying. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. The preparation of surface of stone to obtain plain edges or to obtain stone of required shape and size is known as blasting of stone, quarrying of stone, seasoning of stone, or dressing of stone. It's very easy question. So, preparation of surface of stone to obtain plain edges or obtain stone of required shape and size is known as dressing of stone. Option D. Next question. For carving ornamental and architectural beauty, the stone should be soft, hard, heavy, light. So, for carving ornamental and architectural beauty, the stone should be soft. Next question. Stone generally used for railway ballast is sandstone, dolomite, marble, ballast, or trap salt. So, stone generally used for railway ballast is basalt or trap basalt. So, option D is the correct answer. Okay, basalt or trap basalt. Next question. An artificial stone made from pieces of marble and cement and used for flooring, facing of walls, etc. is known as mosaic, terrazzo, marble, none of this. So, the answer is terrazzo. An artificial stone made from pieces of marble and cement and used for flooring, facing of walls, etc. is known as terrazzo. So, option B is the correct answer. Okay, and that brings us to the end of today's session. So, we have covered some of the questions, previous year questions on stone, and I will explain the remaining questions in our upcoming video. So, make sure your notification bell is turned on so you don't miss the next part. And now I want to hear from you. If you have any suggestions or if there are any new topics or specific subjects you want to learn, please comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe also. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching and see you in the next video. Bye.